Hey everybody. How do you leverage social media and leverage attraction marketing to build and create brand awareness and brand influence? That's what I want to talk to you about today. Welcome to today's Daily Dose of Awesome, your 15 minutes of inspiration, motivation, education to keep your week moving. Now, today I want to talk about brand influence and brand awareness and how you can really leverage those on social media. I want to offer you 4 tips to get you started. So if you're joining me live, hopping in, let me know you're here, and I want you to get in the conversation. I really encourage you to get in this conversation with me. I'm seeing my comments, so all is good today in this world, and I want you to participate. I'm asking you right now, what is the difference between brand awareness and brand influence? Drop those in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are around that, because there is a difference. And I want to talk about that today so you can use it and leverage it strategically on social media using attraction marketing in your business. So let's see who's here. Let me know you're here. I want to see who's here. I think Larry's here, and Becky, and Trisha, and we'll see. Okay, let's go. Maybe I'm not seeing my comments. I don't know. So what is the difference between brand awareness and brand influence? And if you're answering, I'm not seeing your comments. So we're just going to go with this. I know, it's crazy. I don't know. I get it live on my page, so we'll just go with it. So, there is a strong difference, and today we're just going to talk about 4 tips to get you started. There are more advanced strategies, there are more detailed strategies, but we're not going to dive into those today. But these 4 you can implement into your business immediately. So regardless of where you are, whether you're just starting out, maybe you're just new to this page, maybe you're just kind of checking us out for the first time, or you're just starting your business, or maybe you've started your business, but you're going to realize that maybe what you're doing is not as effective as it could be. So these 4 tips can be implemented right now into your business today. So many people think, and give me a 1 in the comments if this is you. Many people think that posting your product pictures for the company that you're aligned with, let's say you've got a skincare company, or you've got a makeup company, or you've got a health and wellness company. Many people think that posting the product picture with the label and like an actual picture of it is building brand awareness and influence for your business. Now, the reality is that it is not. That is building brand awareness and brand influence for the company itself. Now, let's be honest. They're a big company. They don't need your advertising help. They can advertise, they've got they've got marketing people, they've got an entire department that can do their market awareness and brand influence and all their promotions for them. They don't need you posting product pictures on your social media platforms on their behalf. I know many people think that they are actually helping their business by doing that. And yeah, you may get a few sales here and there, but for the most part, it's actually more detrimental to your business than you might realize. When you're posting those brand or the product pictures and everything, all you're doing is further enhancing the brand of the company that you're aligned with. Drop me an aha or something like that if something I've just said triggered something for you, because you're not building an awareness around you. All you're doing is pushing product pictures for a company that you may or may not be aligned with in a few months. Many of us come into network marketing thinking that we just love our company. It's the best company ever. It's ground floor. It's high end, like the best products, the best this and that. But the reality is many of us do end up changing companies eventually at some point. And if you've been known as the shake girl or the skincare girl or the makeup girl or the nutritional supplement guy, and you change companies, all that work that you did for branding those pictures was for them, was for that company and not you. You've actually did more damage to your business than good, because moving out of that brand and into something new is going to be even more challenging. So I encourage you to stop posting those product pictures that demonstrate what company you're with and move into these 4 tips instead. So you can build, okay, let's back up. Since I can't see your comments, unfortunately, brand awareness is making people aware of your brand, that you exist, and that you're new on the scene. To sum it up in, a little nutshell, influence is that one huge step further where people are really seeing you as an influencer, as a guru, as someone they really want to follow, learn from. And influence is that moment where you've suddenly kind of arrived, in a sense, because you have gone through your brand awareness, people are aware of you, and you've moved into influence. So that is my goal for you. I want each of you to really feel and experience that environment, because once it happens, it's remarkable how quickly your business changes. So these 4 tips are things that you can implement immediately. Let's use Facebook stories. Tip number 1, leverage Facebook stories, leverage Instagram stories, leverage those things that can give people a quick snapshot, a quick little burst of who you are and what you're about. Your brand can be easily captured in those quick moments of time, in those little snapshots. It creates curiosity. People are like, oh, what are they up to? What's this about? Who's this? What's this? So it creates that curiosity and keeps your face, keeps your style, keeps who you are in the news feed. Drop me some comments, even though I can't read them right now. I'll come back on and watch these and answer them. But drop some comments if you're getting some ahas from this. So use those little snapshots, those little pictures in time that will really keep you in the news feed, keep you out there so people are always seeing you, and it creates curiosity. It's just little things about what you're up to. That's all. Just simple little what you're up to, a little bit about your lifestyle. Don't use it as a billboard for your product, like your skincare, over and over and over and over. I caution you on that. Let them get to know you. That's what the awareness is all about, the brand. The brand is you. All right, number 2, let's keep it real, people. Keeping it real. Now, all over the place, we are seeing all sorts of fake pictures and over-the-top crap that we all know is not real. So, for example, just off the top of my head, the pictures of people with cars. Well, we kind of know that car probably isn't yours. So let's be real instead of trying to make it look like that you're something that you're not. Be real. Create the brand, the awareness, and the influence around your real life. It shows that you're human. It shows you've got that human element to you. And if you're sharing things that are truly real and about you, you are then allowing people to have a little glimpse inside perhaps a potentially vulnerable environment. That further enhances your influence in the marketplace, because people really want to know who you are. They don't really want to see just a picture of you leaning against a car that they know really isn't yours. They want to see who you really are, what your life is really like, what you really do, where you really go, and that is what creates that environment of them knowing, liking, and trusting you. All right? Drop me a 5 if that one hit home for you. So tip number 3, invest, learn, teach. Repeat after me. Invest, learn, teach. When you invest in your business, when you invest in your personal growth, when you invest in environments that you can enhance your skill sets, become better at what you do, and then turn around and teach what you've learned to others, that will skyrocket your brand awareness and the influence you have in this marketplace. People want to know what you can give them. People want to know what's in it for them, right? We all know that, what's in it for me. When a new prospect comes along, or somebody that maybe is interested in your business or your product, or getting to know you, or wants some of the resources that you have available to them, they want to know what's in it for them. And if they can see you as someone who has invested in themselves, has learned so much and grown, and then is turning it around and teaching others, that is like, the gold star of brand influence. People want to know what's in for them, and when they see you as an influencer, as a guru, representing your brand, they will follow you. Be the solution provider. Okay? How's that? Solution provider. Drop that in the comments for me. And tip number 4. This kind of goes against what you may think as, it kind of goes against the grain in a sense. Maybe it's counterintuitive. When you hear this, you're going to think, well, no, that can't work kind of thing. How does that work? But stick with me. It does. And that is whenever you get the opportunity to recognize or endorse or promote someone in your community, on your team, someone you're working with, give them props, highlight them. Those are incredible ways to further enhance your influence. Yeah, I know. It probably kind of goes against everything that you think, right? You're probably like, well, wait a minute. If I'm promoting this person and telling my audience how great this person is, how in the world are they going to think that I'm better from that? How in the world will that work for me? Because now they're going to suddenly start following that person and leave me in the dust. Well, one, we don't have scarcity mindsets here. We know that there's ample abundance to go around for all of us. And by highlighting, promoting, drawing attention to other people who are succeeding that you may or may not have had influence around, demonstrates on a bigger scale how influential you can be, and that you're so secure in your own leadership that you don't need to worry about that scarcity mindset. It actually really does enhance your brand and your influence and your authority on social media. When you can really, pat someone else on the back and say, what a great job they're doing. Like this person nailed it this month, whatever it looks like, right? Drop in the comments a situation maybe where you were recognized, that, someone else promoted you in some way, big or small, that really impacted you greatly emotionally, as well as, warmed your heart, that situation happened, because it really does create, what it does is it creates a larger network for you, as well as that person. It enhances our networks, and it creates a sense of community, a sense of family, and it creates a very mutually respectful environment and ups your likability factor. So when somebody sees you promoting another person, they see you as a person of value. They see you as a person of confidence, of skill sets that are highly tuned into what it is that you're doing, and the confidence you have just to promote and talk about another person further enhances your likability as a leader. And people are more desired to work with someone like that. So those are my 4 tips today for increasing your brand awareness and ultimately your brand influence. And if this has been valuable for you, make sure you share it to your page. Make sure you share it with people who need to see it, or others that perhaps need to have a little bit of awareness in their own world about how this might work in using attraction marketing and building brand awareness and brand influence. So there we go, everybody. It was my pleasure to see you all again today, and there'll be another mentor along tomorrow for another DDOA. I hope you got lots of value from this. Talk soon. Bye-bye.